Greetings, and today I have another Gwent deck video for you guys. So today's deck, I thought I would play around a little bit with Imlerith, which is a card that sets an allied unit's power to 7, but on dominance you can set an enemy unit. You can set any unit to 7. Imlerith honestly is used better as a defensive weapon because setting up dominance, I think it's just too much. Especially if you want to get a lot of value off of them. Like, you would need to use a very powerful dominance deck, and honestly a lot of the high power units in monsters is way too expensive already to begin with, and Imlerith himself is just too expensive for that. So I decided to put him in a sort of mid-range swarm slash a bit of control slash Imlerith. So we'll be going down, well, if anything, it's like a triple threat or whatever. So we'll be going down the list. The fun thing about this deck is they expect you to play Swarm all the way, even though you're not going to be playing all. So they're expecting cards like Geralt Eardrin, Yennefer, Bone Talisman, whatever crazy Swarm support cards you will find. You will find none of that here except for Glusty Warp and Bone Talisman. So we're just going to go down the list as usual. So we got Imlerith, of course. He is going to be mostly used as a defensive card, and I used him mostly to support the Ratchet Swarm because the only way you get the most value out of him is if you play him on a 1 power unit. And what other 1 power unit for you to play him on other than a spider or a rat? So we'll be going with that. We do have Eager and Oswald combo, of course, because Monsters is pretty lethal for that. Naglfar. The thing with Naglfar is it's not the best card in the world, because if you have too many cards that need to be required with each other for combinations, then it's not going to work so well. Sure, you could say Imlerith and Imlerith's Wrath are a combo, but at the same time not so much, because I do have some pretty big units that can already remove pretty essential cards in my opponent's side of the field. So honestly, Naglfar here, you also have to think about the consequences you're going to get out of it. Honestly, there's not many consequences at all if you play Naglfar, so I chose Naglfar over Royal Decree. Glusty Warp, of course, is a good finisher. Again, Monsters just has these good round finishing cards, so Monsters is probably a card deck you definitely want to try and bleed with. Mata is, of course, going to be there to ensure that Imlerith comes out. You got Oswald, already mentioned, Imlerith's Wrath, again, to either combo with the Imlerith or honestly capable of destroying pretty much any high power unit, whether it be an engine or you know, just a power swing, just because we've sort of mixed our deck up not just with spiders but also with pretty high power cards as well. We got Armored Arachis, which is a pretty good insectoid to boost with Arachis Behemoth, not to mention it applies that bleed. Arachis Behemoth, of course, we're still putting a little bit of swarm support in here, which is great, so we don't always get countered by Skellige decks and Northern Realms siege decks. Whisper's Tribute is good for thinning your deck a little bit. Either get Parasite or Arachis Nest or Natural Selection, whatever situation fits best. We got the Indriga Queen, which you can use to eat the Kikimori Warrior if it's left alone, or if you get a unit from the Elfin Soup that gives you armor. Oh yeah, that's another thing. I'm adding Elfin Onion Soup. I thought it makes sense because you're playing spiders and rats, all 1 power units that you just don't care if Elfin Onion Soup eat them. So it doesn't matter if you cook up some rat and spider for breakfast, could be really good. Bone Talisman, of course, with that swarm. Got the running a Parasite, which is good for that, a bit of that control aspect. You got a bit of we got a bit of field removal, which is pretty good. We got 1 copy of Kikimori Warrior. You don't want to have 2 because, again, if you're taking on, I just realized my face is blocking. Well, okay. Well, I hope you guys were following. Like maybe up here you guys saw the cards going down, so my apologies. So yeah, 1 copy of Indriga Larva. You don't really need 2 because, again, this is not a pure Thrive deck, so you're just adding 1 and 2 of most units. Double Arachis Nest and Natural Selection, of course, that is more swarm support. This one actually works pretty well here because it essentially becomes a 5/4 because you're guaranteed a spider with it, which is pretty nice. 2 units of Indriga Warrior to eat the Indriga Eggs or Night Wraith, or eat maybe Eaghern if you need it set to the graveyard to set up Osrol, because you don't have this is your only chance to eat. So if you can't eat with the Indriga Warrior, then you better hope you get something out of the soup. But you know, based on past experiences, create isn't really the best mechanic, the most reliable mechanic, I should say, for getting what you want. And to end things off, you got 1 copy of Indriga Eggs and Night Wraith, again, for more swarm support. So this is the very strange deck list for me trying out Imlerith and Imlerith's Wrath. I added in the Elfin Onion Soup for the fun of it. And yeah, hope you guys enjoyed, and we'll send you guys over to the gameplay. Okay. Oh boy, Skellige. It's the anti-swarm deck. Uh-oh, we're gonna be in trouble. If you can try, we might have to play the swarm game early, actually. We might have to force him to, we might have to try and force him to play his damaging cards. So that's gonna be a problem for us, to be honest, because this is the swarm killer. Skellige's become the swarm killer ever since they got reworked. Or at least some of their core cards got reworked. I would have wanted this with that, but that's fine. Yeah, this is gonna be interesting actually. I don't know how we're gonna do with this. So, I mean, the reason why I'm choosing to play the swarm game first is so I can pretty much save Imlerith for the third round. Now, of course, the boost will suck, actually. The boost will suck because if he does have Mork Varg, we are going to be kind of done. It's going to be immediately 12 value right there. Or, yeah, 12 value because it's +1. We probably play Indrega Eggs here. And then we actually will trigger the Jinn. An Uncrate Blacksmith. I like how this is how Jinns are portrayed in the Witcher world. It's not the usual chubby green mystical thing out of a lamp. No, it's a beast. Looks like a bird's face and like horns of a bull and talons, and it's like a dog's body. Uncrate Warcrier. Okay, actually that's an interesting setup. Actually, it makes sense actually. We could trigger more swarm. I think we should. I know this thing does get boosted, but it's fine. Actually, if he wants to trigger the onslaught, he can't really ping my drones. Otherwise, he doesn't get any value off. We could actually play Bone Talisman. I mean, there's really no point right now. But we could. Because the idea behind this deck is you don't want to purely rely on Swarm. You have some backups, like in case Swarm doesn't really work out too well. Well, I mean, honestly, next turn we could play Naglfar and set ourselves up, because the reason why I would choose Naglfar in a deck like this is actually not so bad, because it doesn't matter what 2 cards you get. Like, even if I manage to get Eagern, it's not a big deal. Yeah, that's fine. I don't see. That's the thing. He's not getting his Uncrate Warcrier ability off if he just keeps getting my drones. Like, my drones aren't that valuable to me, which is why I sort of decided to make this deck sort of a mid deck. We'll Naglfar here. Yeah, actually, ooh, I don't know. I kind of want Eagern out here. Actually, no. We'll actually Elf and Onion here. See, if Eagern was in hand, this would have been perfect. Wild Hunt Warrior actually would trigger, so actually this is nice. We can actually kill this Denim Captain. Yeah, I'm not purely relying on Swarm, so... A dim and light. Yeah, I mean, honestly, keep targeting my spiders. Go ahead. Yeah, okay, so he finally learned his lesson. He finally learned his lesson. We could actually play Imlerith's Wrath here. Because the thing is, Skellige doesn't really like to go tall. If we were to play Bone Talisman, it'd be 3, 5, 7. So we'd be at 26. So he would need to beat 11. No, 10. Shoot, because Onslaught's a thing. I mean, even then, 10 would still require a pretty tall demand, so I'm actually okay with that. I could have played a charge, but I want to save it for Glusty Warp, really. So if you can beat... Well, not 10, sorry, 11. I guess 11. No, 10, because this is... I forgot about Onslaught already. I talked about Onslaught, then I forgot about it. Yeah, what's this one gonna be? I mean, if he plays Morkvarg now, I actually don't mind passing on even if he plays Morkvarg now. Because Morkvarg is a pretty big... Wow, Avalok. Okay, well that's... I mean, that's still gonna be a pass from me, so... Yeah, Torrential Rain makes sense here. That shouldn't be enough yet. Yeah, okay, so I am going to pass here. Again, could have killed this on-crate Warcrier. Decided against it just because he has way too many weapons in hand. Well, too many pings in hand. Chances are he dry passes round 2 actually. That way he gets more damage off on me, which is totally understandable. I wouldn't blame him for doing that. Denim Worship. Yeah, that should be enough. I mean, he's committed more than me. I mean, mine wasn't really a commitment. Naglfar and Elfin Onion Soup, like, you want to play those early. Yeah, so Eghern does come out with Naglfar, which is good for us. Yeah, so if he decides to pass, I actually do play Naglfar first. Man, I'm okay with all these cards, not gonna lie. I mean, what will Mata draw us? A Wispus? Wispus Tribute? We can get rid of... Actually, no, I don't want to get rid of... These cards are all really good, though. I want to keep them. But at the same time, he's gonna... I mean, if it's the off chance he doesn't dry pass and he tries to play against us, then we will be ready. Okay, so you do decide to play on, huh? Okay, I'll Eghern. I mean, I have to Eghern anyway. If he doesn't... I mean, 6 armor is not a lot. If he has 8T plus Onslaught, it's enough. But again, I'm not too threatened by it, so... It's all good. Yeah, let's see what he does here. I'm curious. I'm actually curious. Okay, Ermion. Oh, is it the decoction? Okay, no, that's fine. That's fine. I mean, we want him in the graveyard anyway, so it's not that big of a deal to me. Yeah, that's fine. That's alright. We'll play 2 charges of Swarm. No, actually, I kind of want to play the Arachis first. Yeah, we'll play Arachis here first. Now, this could opt him to pass. The problem with that is I would have to play a card still. Gremist, okay. Okay, so he is trying to bleed. Okay, no, fine. He can bleed. That's alright. We'll just play Mata then. We get off our Wispus Tribute. We would probably play it, and I might just trigger the Parasite. I could play the... Actually, I could play the Natural Selection. Actually, I might just Natural Selection with it instead. Kill the Ermion, get 3 spiders out, which is pretty cool. And then Arachis Behemoth can just come in and do some damage. He's really trying his best, huh? Play Natural Selection. And you just had to be put on the wrong road, didn't you? I mean, I don't know what bleeding does. Like, bleeding actually does help me more than it helps him in a way. Because, I mean, we're looking for big finishers. I mean, chances are he probably has... Oh, he's gonna kill the Mata. Okay, that's fine. I mean, we get our Arachis Swarm off, which is cool. My guess is he's probably has the Wild Boar of the Sea. Yeah, he probably has the Wild Boar of the Sea out and ready to go, so... We get another Natural Selection off. Okay, that's cool. That's fine. We'll play 2 charges of Swarm. And we will play the Arachis Behemoth here. Now again, I know that this is a big hit on for what you call it. I can't remember now. For Morkvarg. Morkvarg also kills us pretty bad here. Okay, so he decides to pass. I was like, there was no way he was gonna win this. So we do get last say, which is nice. He did make us use some charges, which does suck. I would actually like Indriga Larva to come out. Yes, awesome. Kikimori, actually no, Kikimori Warrior here actually sucks. We don't want no Warrior here. Yeah, I like Indriga Queen here actually. We don't have any armor, but it's fine. I mean, we do with the Indriga Larva, although I don't know if you want to use it on the Indriga Larva. So we have a decent hand, I guess. We have some damage, which is pretty good. With Imlerith's Wrath, well, Imlerith's Wrath is the removal and natural selection for some damage. He's played one of his long ships, so he could have another one. Wait, this could potentially be a Shupa Redea deck. I just realized that. I mean, Onslaught has enough provisions for that, but I'm pretty sure he runs like a Wild Boar of the Sea or something. I mean, it's gotta be, right? Doregare of Vole. Actually, he does me a big favor by locking. I like this. That means Indriga Queen can just go ahead, eat him up, get some 2 armor in, get some 4 spiders out. I mean, by all means, he can damage this. Not that it will do much for him, but, you know. Actually, now that I think about it, again, having Bone Talisman with Glusty Warp sucks. It actually sucks. I just realized. But that's fine. Do I want to Imlerith? I think I do, right? Yeah, I think you play Imlerith here. And I want to boost this Indriga Queen. It's a good defensive card. That's kind of the thing with Imlerith, is he's more of a defensive card than he is an offensive card. So, yeah. Glusty Warp's not going to get too much damage here off, actually. Or he's not going to get too much off. I mean, we could natural selection this to Regare and get that extra 1 card, which is actually fine. Like, we don't need Glusty Warp to go crazy here because, again, this is mid, so... And he is pretty far behind, so... that's the thing, right? He was expecting full-on Swarm, and I didn't give him that. So probably his Wild Boar of the Sea strategy isn't gonna work. Probably not. If he has a Scorch, he's got me big time. For sure. I mean, I hope he doesn't have Scorch, but you never know, right? That's fine. Oh, he's not... I mean, of course you wouldn't go for the spiders. You have the Wild Boar of the Sea. It's pretty predictable. Okay, so that's what I thought. I figured he would have something along the likes. We could actually kill that Redea. I'm surprised he's not trying to target Imlerith. Because Imlerith's Wrath is gonna do some major damage, not gonna lie. Like, this will hurt. But he also has Shoop. Wow, you're running both Shoop and Redea. That's actually pretty insane. So there's no way, there's actually no way that you're gonna have, okay, so there's actually no way you're gonna have, okay, that's fine. I guess we kill that. I mean, there's no way we kill Redea, actually, by that point. Is he trying to line us up for something, for whatever reason? Either he kills... He can't kill his own unit. Pity. Oh, that's fine. That doesn't give him too much value, actually. So we have to sort... We have to pretty much save you till the end here. Then we got a Glusty Warp. I mean, again, if Morkvarg is a card, then we're kind of doomed. If he does have Morkvarg. I mean, his deck is very expensive. I don't think he should have room for more. Oh, he has Irivia? Wow, okay. That's insanity, actually. Oh, I don't know if this is gonna be enough. Dang, his deck's expensive. It is expensive, but he has good cards. Is that enough? I don't think that's enough. Ooh, that's not enough. Hello. Ozra, let's go. Dang, that's crazy. That's pretty crazy. Well, this is a pretty insane deck, not gonna lie. It's actually not that bad, but... Okay, so... Against... Okay, this will be interesting. Oh, we do go first. Oh, that's fine. We probably want to start off with Thrive, actually. We want Thrive here first. We can keep both, to be honest, because we can use Wispus to get the other natural selection out, or another Arachas Nest if we need to. Nah, but we want the most value out of her, right? Forget it. I take back what I said. Alright, we'll go with this. Yeah, sure. So we'll start off with either... So we can either go the Swarm route or the Thrive route. Honestly, we have more Swarm... We have more Swarm support than Thrive support, so we're actually going to Swarm first. That's also the thing, right? You can also take a look at how many cards you have, or like what kind of cards you have, and then... Oh, actually, if this one is the Dwarf... This could be Dwarf. I noticed like Dwarven decks are trying to come back. Dwarven decks are trying to make a comeback here. So it's just okay, buddy. Okay, buddy. Sure. That's alright. Guess we'll play Night Wraith. I mean, that's fine. I mean, I guess that's what happens when you try to play Swarm, right? Is they try to do everything in their power to stop it. But honestly, that's only half the problem with this deck. Your other problem is gonna be Thrive. Wow, you're running a portal? That's interesting. What do you portal here? I'm not quite sure what he was trying to get out of that, but alright. I mean, we can kill one. We can trigger our spiders. You just all had to go in the melee row, huh? The range row. Is that how that works? Is it on the opposite row? Oh, it's random. It's random, and you just all happen to be here where a second Crushing Trap can just go ahead and do this. No spin? Okay. That's interesting. We could Bone Talisman, although he might be waiting for us to set that up, so we're not gonna do that. I could honestly just pass. We could play Kikimori Warrior here, actually. Oh. Well, that sucks. That's fine. I guess it's not the second Crushing... Actually, if it was the second Crushing Trap, he would have already played it. But yeah, this portal was god-awful. It was really bad. Like, what was the point of this? Mastercrafted Spear, that's fine. That's fine. Wait, is this unitless? Oh, this is unitless. Oh, that explains why this happened. Okay, it makes sense to me now. I'm not sure how I feel about that play though. Yeah, I'll do this actually. I mean, thinning seems to be what he wants anyway, so we'll just do that. We'll actually make it as short as possible because I don't think he catches up in points here. Oh, this isn't Invigorate. This is Guerrilla Tactics. I just realized. I'm insane. Oh, that's fine. Now, do I want to play Armored Arachas? I think I do, right? I mean, again, I'm just trying to push him here a little bit. So if this is a Gourd, then we definitely need Imlerith. We definitely need Imlerith's Wrath. That'll be our winning combo here, actually. I mean, I don't know how much further he should really try to keep going. Because I don't think it's going to take him... Well, actually, I don't know. I mean, he's pretty behind. But we'll see. But yeah, this definitely looks like unitless. Okay, another T-Bolt. That's insanity. So he's ahead by 8. I mean, he'd need to beat 7. Well, he'd need to beat with plus whatever charges he would use with it. He does have bleed though. We're actually free to pass, to be honest. I don't think I have any other reason to play anything else. I mean, I could play a Bone Talisman, but it's fine. I mean, I'm gonna push you, buddy. I am going to push you. Okay, we got Imlerith, which is perfect. Okay, Rush's beam. Actually, our Rush beam isn't bad either. Yeah, no, I'm gonna push this guy. What the heck? That was the opportunity. That was the perfect opportunity for me. That was actually a pretty perfect opportunity for me. Like, I mean, he's probably thinking we're going pure swarm. I mean, I guess it makes sense considering the kinds of cards we've been playing up to this point. But he's about to see that it's not going to be all swarm. So this should be interesting. This should be very interesting. He's like, what are Indriga Larva doing in a swarm deck? That's not what they're doing. Oh. Ouch. Oh boy. I don't know if I want this to happen again per se. I mean, we could... Oh, I don't have that. We could play Natural Selection again with the Whisper's Tribute. Yeah, and it will also buff our Larva, which is good, so we'll take it, actually. I was gonna do Parasite, but this was much more opportunistic. Not to mention the kinds of cards he was playing, like, they're all really weak, so he hasn't shown, like, really good cards yet. I don't know why. No Eghern. That's gonna be bad if we don't get Ozreal out. Or if we get Ozreal. What is this? Please tell me it's a Crushing Trap. No? No Crushing Trap? Really? I feel like it could be, Pitfall Trap. It'll be 8 damage. We would play... I mean, our weakest would be Roch's Nest. Let's see. No? Wait, is Pitfall Trap only on a unit? Maybe it's not even Pitfall Trap. Maybe he is just saving up that Crushing Trap. That's fine. Petri's Filter. Oh, I don't know. Oh, I don't know what Skellige unit would need something like this, though. What kind of Skellige unit would need this? Oh, ouch. What kind of card would need Petri's Filter? Next turn I could just Bone Talisman, to be honest. I still don't understand. I'm still as lost as I was beforehand. We could play... I don't want to play one more, actually. I mean, if he has some major spread damage, which I just really don't see happening... Okay. I thought so. I thought so. Okay, so this was the showcase for the Swarm / Imlerith combo deck. Let me know what you guys thought of it are. I know to some of you guys it might think that it was kind of rushed, but honestly I wanted to give Imlerith a try to see how he would work. And of course, let me know what you guys' thoughts are, any changes you guys would make down in the comment section below. And of course, subscribe for more Gwent videos. Other than that, this is Enzo signing out. I'll catch you guys in the next one.